Hello dear children, this is the first video of class 8 and this is the revision video of chapter number 1, operating system. Children, I have done a lot of hard work in preparing this video. So I hope you must watch this video till end. Okay, so let us start the video. In the previous class, I have discussed some of the programs of Java. I have discussed creating a Java program to print the even or odd number. Second, I have shown you to create a Java program to show the use of unary operators. Third, creating a Java program to show the use of remainder operator and logical operators. So these things are clear, children. Now coming to the next topic. Today we will study about the types of software, that is system software and application software. Then we will study about classification of system software, which is further divided into three parts: operating system, programming software, and utility software. Next, I will introduce you with the operating system. So let us have a look here. Types of software. Software is broadly classified into two types, that is system software and application software. Now what are system software? It is the background software that enables the application software to interact with each other. Whenever you buy a computer from the market, there is nothing installed in that computer or laptop. You have to install some types of software inside that laptop or desktop so that it can work. It can understand your instructions. Without software, computer will not work. Okay, so software is very important things which is used to interact with the hardware. User can interact with the hardware. Without software, computer is useless. Now, second software, first is system software, which is used to interact with the application software. It is the background software that enables application software to interact with each other. Okay, it interacts your computer with the hardware. It interacts with the software and hardware. Now, second is application software. It is a group of programs which is designed to accomplish a single task or a group of related tasks. You can perform some types of work on by using this application software. Now you can see software has been divided into system software and application software, and system software is again divided into three types: operating system, language processor, and utility software. And application software is further divided into two parts, that is general purpose application software and specific purpose application software. Now what are system software? A set of programs designed to control and manage the operations of the computer hardware. Some types of instructions which are designed to control and manage the working of a computer hardware. The software that allows application programs to execute properly, it is system software. Now there are several different types of system software, and that is operating system, uh, operating system, language processor, and utility software. Now you must have heard about translator software, assembler, compiler, and interpreter. These all are software. Utility programs that include the file management, copy, paste, delete, file searching, disk defragmenter, disk cleanup. These all are utility software. So a system software has three parts. That is operating system, programming software, and utility software. You can see hardware is interacted with the system software, and system software is interacted with the uh, you can see, please wait children. Hardware is interacted with the system software, and system software is interacted with the application software. So user works with the application software, and application software interacts with the system software, and ultimately system software is interacted with the hardware component of a computer. Now you can see utility software. About utility software, this is a type of system software, and it helps to manage, maintain, and control computer resources. Examples of utility programs are antivirus software, backup software, data compression software, and disk defragmenter. Now, what are the usage of uh, antivirus software, backup software, data compressor, and disk defragmenter? Antivirus is used to scan your computer. If there is any virus in your computer, it can delete that virus. It can scan virus in your computer. It can delete your virus. Backup software is used to create the backup of your files or data. Data compression software is used to compress your data. And disk defragmenter is used to uh, you can say it is used to split your files in many different parts, and it is stored on your hard disk. Now you can see utility software is designed to help analyze, configure, optimize, and maintain a computer. Types of utility software: antivirus programs, file managers, disk cleaners, disk defragmenter, you can say data compression software. These all are the examples of utility software. You can see these are the different types of operating system. These are the logo of different types of operating system. Now this is the same figure which you have seen in the first page. Hard user is interacted with the application software, and application software is interacted with the operating system, and it is ultimately interacted with the hardware of the computer. You can see what are application software. It can be games, Excel, Skype, Firefox, Paint, Word. These all are application software. And system software means operating system, tools and utility software. These all are system software. And hardware means disk, CPU, RAM, etc. Now coming to the point, introduction to operating systems. Why operating systems are very important? Software programs that controls the hardware. It is a very important software which controls our computer. It controls the hardware component of the computer. Now, the definition of the operating system can be seen in four aspects. A group of programs that acts as an intermediary between a user and the computer hardware. It acts as an intermediary between the user and the computer hardware. Second, controls and coordinates the use of computer resources among various application programs and users. There are various application programs, and it controls and coordinates those application programs and users. It acts as a manager. Operating systems is responsible for all the activities which is performed on your computer. Whatever actions you are performing on your computer, operating system is responsible for that action. So that's why it can act as a manager. Now last point, it allows the program to communicate with one another. Now you can say an operating system is a program that controls the execution of application programs, and it acts as an interface between the user of a computer and the computer hardware. An operating system is considered with the allocation of resources and services such as memory, processors, device, and information. Now, what can be the examples of operating system? The most common operating systems are Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Mac OS. Mac OS, which it is used in Apple laptop. Linux. Do you know Windows? If you are having Windows in your laptop or desktop, you have to buy Windows software. But Linux, it is free of cost. You don't have to pay for Linux software. Now you have learned many things about operating systems and types of software, children. So you can revise the chapter and you can learn all the question answers for examination. Okay, thank you, children. Thank you very much.